Okay, so today I'm lucky enough to be able to talk to Millie, founding member of Kreator, legendary German thrash bands. Millie, welcome to Australia.
Thank you, man.
First up, why such a long time since you've been here, since last time when I can't remember, I think it was 92, 93?
It didn't have anything to do with the fact that we didn't want to come over here or anything. It had something to do with the fact that we had problems, you know, like business kind of stuff that we had to sort out before we could come back over.
And how's the tour been so far?
Oh, very good, very good. We played yesterday. We played in Sydney, a sold-out show, and we played 2 shows in Melbourne. One of them was sold out as well. Hopefully tonight will be good as well.
Will you get a chance to have a look around, mate, or?
No. It's like, you know, this is like the part that I don't like about touring in Australia, because I really want to check out the country, but I don't have the time.
You've been doing this since you've been 16.
Yeah.
And I guess my question is, well, the first one, you think you're still as angry as you were when you were 16?
Angrier.
Angrier?
Yeah.
And why is that?
Because I know more. When I was 16, I was just angry about like everything in general. Now I know details. Now I know why I'm angry. It's even worse. When you read the lyrics to Endless Pain, it's all about, like, you know, killing and, you know, torturing people, and I was just like not really, like, the lyrics weren't really thought out. And nowadays it's more they deal with different issues, and the music is still, as I think, on The Enemy of God is still just as angry as on Endless Pain is. And it's, for this matter, not much has changed, really. I mean, the years have passed, of course, but it's not. I don't feel anything any different than like when we started. You know, really. I mean, if I would feel different about the whole thing, I would stop, because then it wouldn't make any sense to continue, because this band is all about releasing aggression and releasing your anger and dealing with your anger and put it into something positive, music, you know. And if I ever lose that feeling, I'll just quit.
That was one thing, Millie, that really attracted me to Kreator as a youngster. The fact that you were one of the first bands I discovered that in your lyrics were singing about environmental issues and things that actually, you know, made strong sense. I think the first time I saw was Toxic Trace. You still feel passionate about the environment and things like that?
We all should, man. It's nothing. I mean, like I said, it didn't get better since we started. Things got worse. Things have gotten a lot worse. In the 80s, everybody was afraid that there's going to be a nuclear war. Nowadays, nobody thinks about these things anymore because it seems so far away, and people think it won't happen, but it can still happen any day. We're so brainwashed and so busy, like, watching, like, soap operas on TV and fucking game shows and going to the internet and, you know, do all kinds of things that we don't even see what's happening. There's still something, you know, happening that pisses me off. You know, so it's not just enough stuff for me to write about, I guess.
Me, for one, I think it's great that, you know, you being such a pioneer of modern extreme music, and you give particularly young people something to look up to rather than just your, you know, cutting up corpses or whatever shit like that, you know.
That's not. I mean, there's nothing wrong about cutting up corpses, really. I mean, I like extreme stuff, but, you know, Kreator has always been. We always try, you know, since Pleasure, let's say Terrible Certainty, we try to add something to it, you know, and to the gore and blood thing. I can still write a song on the new album, Murder Fantasies, which is just about, you know, fantasizing about killing somebody that you really don't like. You
guys have so many great albums. When you play a show, you can only play for what, hour and a half, 2 hours max?
Yesterday we played like almost an hour and 45. There was an air conditioning in the club. That's the trick. If there's an air conditioner, we can play longer. If you play music like Kreator, it should be a certain moment. It should be an impact. It should, you know, it should be more like a real solid kind of, like almost like some kind of earthquake or something that hits you and then it goes away. You shouldn't drag it too long. It shouldn't be longer than an hour and a half, in my opinion.
So in that hour and a half with such an extensive back catalogue, how do you decide when you come to a place like Australia what songs you're going to play?
For Australia, it's basically classics. and some of the new stuff, of course, because I know that a lot of people want to hear the classics, and we love playing them, you know. So it's not like we're being forced to play songs that we don't want to play. The audience seems to have like the same taste when it comes to the songs that we pick for a live situation.
So does that mean when you get in the rehearsal studio before you embark on a tour like this, you have to sort of remember how some of the riffs go and some of the beat?
No, we have them all here somewhere.
Very good, very good. You guys are renowned for being very hard workers and touring a lot. Can you guys write on the road, or do you have to have a stop and then go, right, now we're in writing?
The thing is, there's like the inspiration only takes like a minute or two, so you just have to put it somewhere, you know, write it down or put it on your cell phone or whatever, you know. Just have the information, and then working it out is a different process. The actual writing happens at home. It cannot happen on the road. You get some inspiration on the road.
So does that mean you guys stop touring when you're in writing mode?
Oh, definitely. We definitely need to have a break from touring, because when I have something in the back of my mind where like, okay, I gotta go to Uganda, Burundi next week, it's in my, you know, it's in my head and I cannot concentrate. So I gotta need at least like a couple of months off and start writing. Which doesn't mean that you can write the whole album in this particular period, but you know, sometimes it takes a year or something, on and off.
To me, you're an absolute example of a survivor in the extreme music industry. What keeps you passionate after so long?
I think it's necessary to write extreme music, and I think people deserve it. And I like it, man. I like playing extreme music, and it's fun. It's just that's. I mean, I wouldn't know anything that's better than writing, like traveling the world and play extreme stuff to people, you know. I mean, it's amazing. It's a lot of fun.
Do you find it hard to be a professional musician in the extreme music scene?
The only thing that I find hard is like all the traveling. We need this teleporter thing, you know. I mean, seriously, if that wouldn't be the case, it would be so easy. But I'm not complaining, you know. It's just I don't really like going on to the airport. I don't like going on an airplane. I don't like traveling in a bus or a van, you know. But that's like a part of the whole thing, and that's the only thing that I think is hard. The rest is great.
So when can fans expect Kreator to take time off the road, write and release a new record?
I haven't even thought about this. We're doing this DVD now, the extension of Enemy of God. It's got a live show. When we played Wacken in 2005, we recorded it with like 12 cameras or something, and we have a 5.1 mix for that. We will have a 5.1 mix for the album also.
You must have seen so many bands come and they're going to be the next big thing and then fall apart. I mean, what do you think about the state of the extreme metal music scene?
And I think it's great that we have like, now we have like, at least we have like the new trend. This is good for music, the metalcore thing. I like it. It's good, you know, it's good stuff. Some of it. Like out of 2,000 bands, there's at least 4 good ones, which is good. I mean, I like the genre though. I mean, I like it a lot better than the fucking grunge or the new metal. You know, I mean, some of the riffs with these like metalcore bands are really good. The only thing that I don't like is the fucking melodic vocals sometimes, like the whoa. You go into a fast riff and then you're like, you know, it's all like heavy and stuff, and all of a sudden this stupid, whiny emo voice comes in. I guess it's for the whole family though. That's why that's why they're doing it. They want the girls and the guys to like it.